What's up, Guardians, and welcome back, Warlocks. I'm Profane, and thank you as always for checking out the video. Today we're taking an early look at an exciting new Strand build that's about to be one of the most toxic builds in all of Renegades. When this new expansion drops, Warlocks will be getting the Deimosuffusion Exotic Helmet, and this is about to become a fan favorite in both Crucible and in PvE. Whenever a Strand super is equipped, casting a rift will suspend nearby enemies, which means this will work with Prismatic, but will find much stronger synergy whenever going full Strand. This will suspend enemies within a 5 meter proximity, and once you have suspended enemies, they will continuously take damage, and enemies who break out of the suspensions will take additional damage. What really stands out about this new exotic is that when you suspend enemies, you'll receive a steady amount of health off of every suspended enemy, with a larger dose of healing getting applied whenever suspended enemies are defeated. What's even more beneficial is that the damage over time and the bonus healing are not limited to the suspensions that are created by our rift. So if we're able to create those in other areas of our build, we'll not only be able to keep our enemies infinitely immobilized, but we'll have a never-ending source of damage over time, along with a continuous source of health regeneration. There's quite a few powerful combinations that we could create within the Strand subclass, but one that revolves around the Weave Walk aspect and Mind-Spun Invocation will be the most powerful out of all of our options. This would allow us to consume our Shackle Grenade, which would put us into a Weaver's Trance for 25 seconds, and when that's active, every final blow will trigger a suspending detonation. So the best way to make use of this would be to activate Weaver's Trance before we engage with anything, and then aggressively push into a group of enemies. Instantly cast our rift and get everything suspended, and at that point we can activate Weave Walk, which will trigger our 90% bonus damage resistance, and then we're free to move around the battlefield. As this stays active, we'll continuously generate threadlings, and once we come out of the Weave Walk, we'll have Woven Mail, so we can re-enter combat with a barrage of minions and bonus damage resistance. And with Weaver's Trance still active, we'll be continuously creating suspensions as our threadlings defeat suspended enemies. And with our choice in Strand fragments, we can greatly improve everything about this build. With Thread of Continuity, we'll increase the duration of suspensions by 50%. This also increases the duration of other Strand debuffs, like Sever and Unravel. For those who have the Collective Psyche armor, this will be a great build to use that with, as a 4-piece of that armor set increases the duration of any Strand debuff. This would normally give a 50% increase, but when used with Thread of Continuity, you would get a 20% bonus in duration, on top of what our fragment provides. With Thread of Evolution, we'll give our little green army a 33% bonus in damage, and a 30% increase in travel distance, and they're going to have an easy time getting to all those enemies, since everything is going to be suspended. Thread of Generation will provide us with bonus grenade energy as we take incoming damage, which doesn't account for much, but it will definitely help so that we can maintain Weaver's Trance. And with Thread of Mind equipped, defeating suspended enemies will generate bonus class energy, allowing us to activate our rift much more often. This will provide 10% on rank and file enemies, but as much as 30% on champions and mini bosses. Because of our selection of aspects, we do have access to 5 fragments. So with our final fragment, we're going with Thread of Fury, which is going to generate bonus melee energy whenever we damage enemies with tangles. When it comes to armor stats, we would love to get our grenade, melee, and class stats to all be at 100. This way we get the lowest possible cooldown time of our Weave Walk, Weaver's Trance, and Rift activation, and we'll get the most energy gains out of any source of bonus energy. If we are coming in short on any of those, then I would recommend using font mods, but keep in mind that one mod provides 20 extra points, 2 mods provide 40, and 3 provide 50. As far as preferred weapon loadouts go, I think the best exotic weapons to pair with this will be the Monte Carlo because of the bonus melee uptime. The Thorn and Osteostriga could also make great options, just to be able to double down on the damage over time aspect, which also creates an opportunity for us to run area denial grenade launchers. But there's also Strand exotics like the Wishkeeper and the new Malapis, which are both able to create their own suspensions, which would synergize really well with our new exotic helmet. And when it comes to legendary weapons, those that come with Strategist, Pugilist, or Demolitionist would be immensely beneficial. But when it comes to legendary Strand weapons, we would love to see Hatchlings, especially since we have Thread of Evolution, giving those increased damage. We don't know what our new artifact mods will be, and we'll surely get some new armor sets and new weapon traits that could synergize really well with this build. So be sure that you revisit the channel once Renegades is officially here, because we will be taking another look at this incredible build. With that said, I wish you all the best of luck throughout your journeys. Let me know what you're looking forward to most out of Renegades, and what builds you anticipate using. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you as always for checking out the video. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated, and both really do help support the channel. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.
Welcome, Renegade. I have another bounty for you. But I don't pay for mercy.